So, Marvel's really cheated for the upcoming Judgement Day event, and before I can tell, I don't know what has happened at Marvel, especially with the X-Men. And King of the Hills crossover might have been a hype this thing. So you're probably asking, tell you, why are you talking about it? Didn't seem point waste of time? Yeah, did that seem point waste? You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna speculate right now so this will be fun, Hey, guys, me on Touchbone, and I'm gonna go, but X-Men doing about Judgement Day, Marvel even MCU game changer, right? Yep. Now you want to talk about this weird news when I don't know. I'm actually very Hills event. Why? Because I find this stupid call to be so stupid at this point where you're talking. I'm tired of Hills fighting Hills. It's not fun to talk about anymore. It's just stupid. Like, can I get out of all that actually work together and not try to kill each other for once? Please? No. Shit. And the fact this didn't get like some other book, more about the X-Men books. I'm gonna full manually. So, yeah, it should be fun. Again, what do you mean minute? Well, you'll find out, So, it's my fault. Ancient news. Yep, Jojo. Yeah. Item. As you can tell my intro, about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. According to the article I have on newsdawn.com, and I quote, X-Men Tournament Judgement Day might be Marvel even MCU game changer. Yep. Marvel Comics big event story for summer 2022 is meant to be a three-way showdown between the Avengers, the Eternals, and the X-Men, called Judgement Day. Part of the releasing Judgement Day for weeks on January 28th, they released three teaser YP dialogue from the story that gives more concrete evidence of building conflict between the three groups. Though the plot of the Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals going head-to-head hasn't been explicitly spelled out, Marvel is making it clear what they've been burning toward by including all three groups in the way Judgement Day teases. All three images feature dialogue from prominent members of each Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals. And according to Marvel's accompanying press release, the actual quotes from Judgement Day that hint at the plot of the story. But Tony Stark, Iron Man, Avengers said, speaking broadly, I'm proud pro-heroes, but how on earth do you think we're going to make a god in a few hours? What the hell does that mean? Whatever. Tony Cole maybe talk about the Avengers current headquarters of Avengers Mountain, which is built inside the heart of the fallen sorcerer progenitor, feud with Little Mountain, yep. Which is a sacred site for the Eternals, that they don't appreciate being co-opted by the Avengers. Could the Avengers turn to reanimate the sorcerer progenitor? Who? I know who progenitor is. Whatever, who cares? Call it Marvel stuff and more. March night, Eternals featured Eternals on breaking and entering mission into Mountain with the attempt to communicate with the remaining living sorcerer on how to beat the current foe Thanos. Presumably, this week the Avengers will turn reporting on Judgement Day clash. Oh! So basically, this involves the Eternals going after Thanos and they need one sorcerer to kick his ass. Sure, why not? That's a good idea, but honestly, why? Like, why have the Eternals evolved? This isn't a bad idea. Like, don't get me wrong. I get the idea with the Eternals need to fight against the Avengers and with the defeat Thanos and a genocidal maniac. But I just don't get the idea why we need the Eternals involved in this madness. But who knows? Maybe I'll find out just march on that type of story. I don't feel like that. We'll see. There's the images I'm seeing right now with Ajax. They're too angry. They're called to hold to the divine justice. This is blasphemy. They're trying to guard into it. They go away and did the problem. Yeah, basically they're pissed. Why are you trying to piss after the guard for the mountain? Who knows? And honestly, I don't give a damn. The Eternals are boring. They're not bad kids. They're just not educated, in my opinion. They're not bad. Someone is I don't give a damn about these characters. Whatever it's more. With the intent to communicate with the main soldier that be kind of the meeting pre-call Irene Adler, okay, Destiny, but no, I wish you enjoyed Destiny, who remember the current meeting leadership group. The Quiet Council states there will always be war, and there will one thing we're going to be sure of. Yep. Judgement Day seems to be burning up at the war on two fronts for the Avengers, and Marvel already announced the Avengers X-Men one-shot, Free Comic Day. Although little details have been revealed about that book specifically, Marvel has said it will lay the groundwork for something that drastically alters the relationship between mutant kind and the Avengers. This three-way war seems coming full circle with the last quote from the Eternal Druid, which he said, I think, and I quote, from the man itself, For a million years, Earth has been protected from the deviants. But we made one mistake. We missed some mutants. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. So the Eternal are going to go after the mutants. Now, why are the Eternal going after the mutants? Who knows? The population on that will say that turns out. Yep. Thinking what's in the conversation, the last quote, Eternal Druid revealed some animosity between him and probably fellow Eternal and the X-Men. Druid said, ominous order, for a million years, Earth has been protected from demons, but we missed some of the mutants. Yep. It's unclear if Druid means the mutants will be revealed as a good old offshoot of the Eternal enemies of demons, or be speaking in metaphorical sense. Interestingly enough, the concept of mutant and superhuman in general was linked to the fall of Celestial Progenitor, early on Disney and still on with Avengers 1. So there may be a correlation with the two populations than previously revealed. Yep. As for the Avengers X-Men, they really need much to fight each other. Stop adding 2012 Avengers X-Men. That's such a bad acting comparison. Look, 2012 Avengers X-Men as a story on its own, it's whatever, it's fine. But as an event, it's garbage. The fact that story was only made because Sucker became a villain. But even though Sucker was trying to do the right thing to recognize people, the Venom being an asshole said, no, the being must be destroyed because reasons. But Sucker was only using the being to bring back the people from the dead. But you're telling me not even in the form of the Phoenix? See what I mean? How stupid that book was. That book was crap. And I'll never ever forget Marvel doing that stupid, epic, stupid, awful story. One day I will review X-Men someday. I will review the book eventually. In fact, I will probably review the book when I get the chance if I go to the library next week. But despite that, I will review the book eventually. Well, part of the lifestyle Judgement trying about between the Avengers X-Men Eternals, we'll review more specifically in just a few days. Add more press release state that more information Judgment Day will be released during the week of January 31st, which is tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll probably learn more about the debate tomorrow, which I'll probably do another video on that. But until then, we'll wish the end. Yep. And that's now all in the show. But also, we got big episode of Judgment Day, and we still turn up from there. My part on this, that sounds stupid. Yep. Yeah, that's all in the show. What My fault though. As you well know, I'm not actually very Hill events. Why? Because I find the kind of Hill event sounds stupid and boring. And frankly, I just can't take another Hill event. We had done Hill event Marvel too many times, not fun time anymore. We had Secret 2015 with all the Hill event. Kind of, sort of. Okay, it wasn't Hill event, it was more of a universe event that basically changed the movies forever, except not really all the bullshit. So, yeah, that thing was a complete lie. Then we had Avengers X-Men, not an awful crossover event I had a few years ago. Okay, not a few years ago, like 5 years, a decade ago, more precise. And then we had Heroes Reborn, which was... Okay, to tell you, Heroes Reborn was, that's kind of a mess, to tell you the truth. That thing was more an Avengers event. But the fact remains, I'm just tired of fighting a Heroes event in the Marvel. It's not fun to talk about anymore. I can't take it anymore. I've been making my Heroes event. It's not fun to talk about. Now, you're probably wondering, Tabby, what the hell did this have to do with Judgment Day? What are you talking about? I'll get to that in a minute. My point, I'm just tired of fighting Heroes in Marvel. It's not fun to talk about. It's stupid. And I just can't take it anymore. Now, what did it have to do with Judgment Day? My best game in Judgment Day, since we all got doing a sequel to Avengers X-Men, I think I know where they're going with it. My best game with this weird story, they're going to go with 3 options. I'd have the mutants fight the Eternal with a at the end disaster, or the Avengers fight the Eternal and the X-Men. It's going to be a huge 3-way war, and no one's going to win as on top, and it's going to be complete crushed the fuck. And that's my main worry about this event, because I don't know where they're going with it, and that's scary, because I don't want another hero experiment with the X-Men, because last time we did it with the Avengers X-Men, and as I said one time, that event was, how can I say it? Oh, it sucked. So, what the point is, this is random and stupid all over the place. Now, don't get me wrong, the X-Men right now are kind of weird spot where we begin, let's be honest, since Hickman wrote the book, the entire X-Men on, what the hell? So, I don't go on X-Men anymore, I just dropped out the book at the face of the air by this point, and honestly, until X-Men get their shit together, I'm not gonna hold my breath how it turn out. Now, do I suspect it to all be Destiny manipulating everything behind the scenes for her own benefit? Oh, hell yes, because you can remember Destiny is a complete jerk. And since she kicked out the Moira after the away from the car, I think it's interesting. I mean, definitely want payback. Well, in fact, Mystique want payback. So I think this is all way for Krakoa to get blown up, and this will be the end of Krakoa age as a whole. Heck. Yeah, but remember, at the end of Inferno, at the issue 4, we had Destiny come out to life, and now after she went payback against the X-Men. And we all know she betrayed everybody in order to achieve her own resurrection and come out from the dead. And Mystique is an asshole, so I think that are being played actually by Destiny, to call a war, we try the Eternal, the Mutant, and the Avengers. These are already a massive ability ploy for all three sides to be weakened to the point that either fails to destroy the Earth, or another active factor at the Future Senate League. I forget the Future Senate League to do. I forgot the name from Inferno. Yeah, so this is going to be a ploy by Nimrod to cause all three factions to kill each other, and only one will come out on top. So, I think that's my feeling to go with. My feeling is by the end of all this, all three sides will be so weak to the point that Destiny, I think, will come out on top. And this will probably be the end at the Krakoa age of the X-Men. And this will end this whole bit of magic experiment to the point the X-Men line will probably go back to zero. Now, Chuck humps along with that. Can't just be speculating at this point. Oh, it's possible I can be speculating at this point because he points on my ass and boom, I could be going down there. But, you got me. All the signs are factoring more and more into the Destiny Mystique's plan. They feel more and more like Destiny Endgame to burn Krakoa to the ground and kill everybody else because, well, they're jerks. They're assholes. Now, what did it have to do with the X-Men as a whole? I don't know. Because, bear in mind, the X-Men line is, how do I say, oh yeah, could be crushed up. Heck. Because let's be honest, right now, the X-Men line is gonna be crushed the fuck, man. I didn't go on anymore. I feel like ever since Hickman left the X-Men, everything's going to shit. Nothing makes sense anymore. I don't even have it anymore. And point, I just lost all faith more with the X-Men right now. To the point, maybe it's time for the X-Men line to get a massive reboot and get rid of this Krakoa era. And it's happening, Judgement Day, destroy everything. Now, do I want my big getting killed off? No, of course not. But if Judgment Day does end this whole weird Krakoa experiment idea and it destroys everything, fine. I'm going to give it a shot there because this will probably the end of this whole Krakoa bullshit, and this could finally end this whole pretty BS with the Setting Effect BS. Now, like I said before, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, we wanted to in Marvel Comics because I don't want to relaunch him at the buck 20%, but since Marvel will probably do it anyway. So fuck it. I think Judgment Day will probably end the Setting Effect stuff, and this will be the end of the Krakoa stuff, and this will probably be the end of that story as a whole. I give a humps along with that, but you got it. The signs all point more and more to the war between the mutant, the human, and the Eternals. Now, what the Avengers go do all this? I don't know, because I haven't been reading Jane Avengers 1, but Jane Avengers 1 has been, how can I describe it? Oh yeah, freaking nuts! I just go on Jane Avengers right now, but I think I know where they're going with that story. Maybe it's all done with Mephisto. Yeah, because remember, at the end of Heroes Reborn, we saw Mephisto form his own council. Back. Yeah, because at the end of Heroes Reborn stuff, we got at the level Mephisto plan on Heroes Reborn stuff to board all the council of Mephisto. And it says with 750 more, Hero Mephisto had the council red. So I did Judgment Day to connect to Mephisto stuff, and this all reaches that story. Or the thing had to go to something else entirely. And that's my main concern about the thing, because I don't know what's going on with Marvel really. And that's kind of a problem I have Marvel comedy in the continuity. Like this year, it's a mess! And like basically Marvel, well, we'll get like DC, the continuity, it's all a mess. And both DC Marvel problem continuity issues, but that's beside the point. As far as Judgment Day concerned, while I am intrigued about this thing, I just don't like that the heroes find heroes. That's the part I have this thing, but who knows? Like it or not, we don't really know how things turn out, so until we get more information about the things that figure what's going on, let's just hope for the best, plan for the worst, and pray that this didn't turn out good or horrible, but until then we say. But ain't no talk. I'm not sure what do mean the Eternals, because the Eternals are involved in this stuff. Does that mean this thing will fail better get their book? Because they're dealing with someone else showing out with the fans and his stuff, so I don't know what's going to happen to them, but who knows? Like I said, the tournament way probably I don't really care about that team. But I've won before, so maybe they're good a whole. But if I did upcoming Judgement Dickinson, yeah, we'll see about that. But I've won before, so who knows? Like or not, we're gonna wait until January 5th, which is better come back tomorrow to get more information. But until then, we chance. But I don't know at all. I think that's about it. Although, although the one by X-Men told about Judgement Day will be a more emails, game changer, pre-owned, kind of mode. You got about the internet, do like it to it. I'm also a video on Twitter, video comment channel on 2 stars, who get the bell kind of some story. But you can, I'll talk about it. Only one, how do you feel Judgement Day? Do you think this will be a more emails game changer? Or do you think this will be bullshit like all the other events? Me personally, I don't trust anymore on the Heritage event. I think with no consequences because beyond more no consequences these days. But until then, it was chance. But you know, all. I think that's all. Although those are very X-Men tournament about Judgement Day might be a more human game changer. Pre-on kind of more. Do you guys been ready to anything news? Do you like it to it? Also, a video on Twitter. We comment channel for 2 stars. Who get the bell kind of some story. But you can, I'll talk about it only. Marvel, see ya. Bye, Marvel. Don't fuck this up. See ya. Bye, only Marvel. See ya. Bye, Marvel. See ya. Bye.